When it comes to capoeira, your jinga and your jinga movements are the foundation on which everything else is built. The jinga movements are going to help you to navigate and negotiate around in the roda, navigate yourself and negotiate for space. The basic jinga is two basic positions, but it's effectively a moving stance. So as you're playing capoeira, you never want to be stationary. So your jinga stance or your jinga movement is always in flow and always in flux. So let's look at the basic positions for Ginga. A basic Ginga position, my feet should be about hip width apart. My hips, my knees, and my toes should all be facing forward with a reasonable bend in the knees. The opposite arm to the front leg is up to protect the face, and the other hand sits down by the side. I want to have a slight forward lean with abdominal brace so that I can ensure that I've got a nice straight line in my spine and that I'm ready to move around. Let's look at it from the side. So again, hip width apart, knees are bent. The rear foot, the heel shouldn't touch the floor unless I'm planning to move into a different movement or position. So the Ginga position is very important that both legs are bent. I've got this little forward lean, I've got my abdominals engaged, and my hand is up to protect my face. The secondary position would be that of cadeira. Cadeira means chair, so I've got to be wide, my knees should be bent, my back should be straight, and having hands up to protect my face, or I'll be in transition with my arms switching. So now we've got a basic understanding of how the Ginga position should be, should feel. Let's take it into movement. Now the word Ginga translates to sway, roughly. So the idea of being able to shift my weight from side to side is very valuable. This is my sway. So as I'm coming back, I want to make sure that the knees are bent, the heel is off the ground, the arm is up to protect my face, and I come in, sway across, and back. In, sway across, and back. By bringing my weight in, it allows this knee to be bent, and again, gives me an opportunity to change direction if I need to. In and back. So let's just get a couple of nice jingas here, always making sure that this arm is there to protect my face. Each time I step back, I have to replace the elbow, ensuring that each jinga, the back knee bends just a little so that I can load and explode. Your stance should be reasonably wide and long. And interestingly, you'll find that if you have a good Ginga, the width should be the same as the length. Always making sure that my back leg doesn't cross my front leg behind like this. This is going to turn my hips into different directions, and it's going to make sure that I'm not pointing my hips at my partner, which is very valuable. Arms up. And you can practice this every day. Your Ginga foundations, so your basic Ginga, your intermediate or advanced Ginga, and all your Ginga movements. They're the things that are going to keep you moving. They're the things that you're going to use to navigate yourself around the roda and allow you to negotiate for space with an opponent. So let's take a look at the basic Ginga from the side. Again, everything's forward, everything's low. This arm is up to protect my face. Across and back, across and back. One arm switch, but note the back leg, always bent, making sure I have the ability to dynamically explode if I need to. Shifting that weight across the sides rather than just taking a corner step and a corner step. Sway your Ginga. So once we're getting comfortable with the basic Ginga, it's time to add the extra arms and move into the intermediate Ginga. So the legs are going to be the same, but what's happening now, instead of a single arm movement for every step back in the Ginga, we're adding a double arm movement for every step back. So there's going to be 3 switches of your arms for every time you cross your Ginga. This allows for you to keep your face more protected. It allows for you to maintain a little bit more space and keep your partner a little further away from you than just being here and switching. So as I said, the legs are the same. My hands are up here. As I come forward like we were before, now I'm bringing my weight here. I'm going to shift across, and as I come back in, I'm shifting back. So there's 3 arm movements. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So let me just give you a couple of jingas. See how I'm shifting my head and my weight out the side. But as I'm moving my head in that direction, I've always got it covered, covered, back. Cover, cover, back. Very valuable skill to develop, the ability to keep your arms up and protect your face. So what I like to do, stopping here, is I practice a half jinga. There's 4 arm movements in the jinga, and there's going to correspond with how my weight goes. So I'm going to shift 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes a little bit of practice, but it's worth putting in the time. Again, this foot's not going to touch the floor as I move forward, but I'm shifting my weight, and I'm low. So I can push across, and I'm low. So I can push back, and then finish. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4. So practicing one side like that's going to be really advantageous because it's also helping you to bring your knees together and push back into your jinga rather than take that triangular step and end up overstepping. So let's do the other side. Again, my legs are bent, my arm is up. As I come forward, stay low. 2, I can push. 3, I come back. 4 to jinga. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, and 8, 2, 3, 4. So let's put it all together. So you can see there's a real sway in the jinga in the front. That's what we're looking for. Our ability to shift our weight in and across. Takes a lot of time to practice. It's really good for your leg strength, really good for your balance. And just to keep going again and again and again. More and more and more. So now let's take a look at the intermediate jinga or the advanced jinga from the side. Again, I'm here. 1, 2, 3. Making sure that back leg stays nice and bent to ensure our ability to explode. Swaying from side to side across your cadeira, making sure you're protecting. But look at this extra range that the arm movements can give you. All right, you can even throw in a half jinga, keeping your distance away. Other side. And just finding my flow, finding that balance, finding this way, and enjoying, relaxing into your jinga. So that's your basic and your intermediate jinga. I can't stress enough. Practice, practice, practice. In the next video, we're going to add some basic jinga movements to help you to negotiate and navigate for space. If this is the kind of content that you're enjoying and you want to see more of it, please make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification button. More information will be coming every week, and we really hope that you enjoy it. Thanks for watching.